What up? What's going on, everyone? Log in, like, share, subscribe to my channel, J.Matthew TV. Let's get it. Okay. Okay. I'm going to finish this, not finish, but continue this docu-series. I'm doing a check on something real quick here, and then we're going to get right to it. All these little tribes and shit get started. I'm going to tell you right now. Look, listen here, check this out. Check this out, let me tell you something. No matter who it is, if you start a cult, I'm going to be on you.
Doku, when I used to be a moon in Costa Rica about 4 years ago, when I was in at Nature Boy, that nigga was looking at my ass. Rica, Doku. Look at the trees. They have on their clothes. What? They ain't life just like this planet, just like this solar system. Look how Nature Boy looking at him. Name me one man breastfeed a child from his bosom. Where did our nipples come from? Where did our look, Nature Boy crossed his legs like a female, right? You seen it. He crossed his legs like a.
What up, y'all?
They have on their clothes. What can sustain life just like this planet, just like this solar system? Look how Nature Boy looking at him. Name me one man that can breastfeed a child from his bosom.
Motherfucker's sick. That video froze up.
He looked again.
I know y'all motherfuckers see that shit. That's what.
The brain compassed 2 times.
Alright, let's get to it. Today we're gonna cover devil's advocate when it comes to, I guess, black consciousness or black awareness, or where the fuck you want to call it. He's more known for getting the arguments riled up and then charging people to come see two people fight and argue over religion. Like, the shit is. These are the things that this man does. Before I lost my old channel, but I want y'all to see this. As soon as it loads up here.
Think my motherfucking shit is sweet.
That's him flashing a gun.
Think my motherfucking shit is sweet.
If y'all remember from last time.
I'm ready to go all out for mine, man. Niggas play a lot of motherfucking games, don't you?
Over words. This is what I'm saying. This is what I tell you. You know, these guys refer to religion and the Bible and whatnot and don't live by not one damn decree of it. I know one thing that the Bible says about words. You know, how your words can hurt worse than a sword. Your words, they cut. They could cut a person. You know, Yeshua, Jesus proved that. You know, Jesus didn't hurt not one person. Yeshua didn't hurt not one person. And he was killed because of the words that he spoke. Because people could not contain their spirit, within their spirit and their heart and their soul, what was being said to them that much that they felt as though that he needed to be assassinated. He needed to be murdered, killed for words. You see people today on this planet, they get killed for the things that they say. Not ever harming somebody, but you see some of the strongest minded people get killed, broken down, even jail, some mentally hospitalized, all of this because they are speaking the truth. Words cut worse than anything else. Alright? Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because for Sanetta to be a conscious black leader and whatnot and hold all these titles and hats as far as getting black people to where we need to be forward and knowing who we are, this shit right here is a big ass setback. It's a huge motherfucking setback. Would you honestly want to join a black organization? Hold on. Would you honestly want to join a black organization knowing that they're waving fucking guns around? I mean, would you? Would you really? Would you really? Could you honestly say that you would join a black organization and you seeing people sitting there fucking waving guns and pistols and shit? How are you supposed to get any knowledge of someone threatening your life or you feeling unsafe because two brothers can't control themselves enough to, even if it's just a battle of words, to have words with each other? You know what I mean? It goes to this. It goes to this. And then this is the same people asking for donations. They want you to believe what they say to you. They want you to believe everything that they're preaching and all this other shit. And they on some whole fucking, they on some way other shit.
Tell me to stop.
They on some
niggas threatening me.
They're on the same street shit that they were supposed to leave behind to be a better person, but all they did was drag that shit right the fuck along with them.
Shit serious. I take a lot of that shit serious.
You supposed to be above that.
Get caught with it, with them without it. Well, goddamn it, I just gotta take my chances now. Cause niggas been threatening my life. Don't tell me to put shit down and my life is gone. See, then how would you feel after that? Damn, I was wrong. I told that nigga put that shit down. I was wrong.
No, because if you're a black, even a goddamn. See, this is what I be saying. If y'all did things the right way, and it wasn't all about money and all this other shit, because that was an opportunity to have an open dialogue with him if he was threatening your life. But this is what you resorted to. This is what you decided to do instead.
I got my head back to focus. I'm good. I'm not threatening nobody. I'm back on. And I'm not trying to hurt nobody. And I'm just glad that I was able to relax for 2 fucking days, man. Because I really mellowed out. I really cooled out.
I'm glad he at least did that.
You know what I'm saying?
And he didn't go all out and be stupid for me.
I really took a chill pill, man. But I'm falling back, family. I'm done with that shit. You know why? Because I felt myself almost being taken away from my family because I was getting into that fucking mindset again where I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck what happened. I just didn't. You know, sometime when a motherfucker reached that level where you don't care no more, that's where I found myself going. And when I seen the tears in my wifey's eyes, that's what made me say, you know what? That's why I'm in the...
Now, what his situation is with this Hassan Campbell guy. Hassan Campbell, I've talked about this nut ass motherfucker before. He's the guy who went into the fucking Burger King all drunk, started acting stupid, wanting free food and shit. He's a big YouTuber that got all these fucking, that nut ass nigga. he was saying something in regards to his wife. So I know his wife having cancer, I think, and dying, and making references to how she looks, her appearance, and all this other sick ass shit. Like you're like, look, Sonetta, like I said, this ain't about this here. This docu-series is not about getting at you. None of y'all. This is saying, wake the fuck up, quit the bullshit, quit dealing with people that you know are bullshit, and let's do the right fucking thing. Let's buy and own some shit. We got all this knowledge and don't own shit. We should be buying, owning shit. All the money you brothers collect and ask for donations and say, okay, you paved the concrete and gave your life and everything. You should have something to show for it. Something to show for it for the people to say, look, I put my life and everything, my time into this so much. I bought something for us. I got something to say that it's our own. And again, I mentioned this before. If you buy the building and put it in your name and then make it something for the people, that's something that will always sustain in your family, but still will be for the community as well. And I don't think you ever thought about that. Well, all the gator shoes and shit. All the old head tendencies and things that you need, to make you feel good and give you the confidence about yourself. Where if you just talking real shit to people and everything like that, you ain't got to ask for donate. You ain't got to be getting mad when people don't want to give you donations. First of all, you wouldn't even be pissed off. It wouldn't bother you. You know what I mean? And when people know that you're doing something that's real and it's true, they're going to help you regardless. The money, the help will come and all that other shit.
Right now doing this shit. Because I don't want to be around her doing this. You feel me? That's why I'm in the car. I don't want to be around her. I can't do it no more. Enough is enough. I'm hurting my wife. I'm hurting my fucking wife with these niggas.
And that's a shame, because you shouldn't be letting someone who don't live in your home affect your home.
So, I'm done with it, man. I'm done with the beef, and I'm going to let homeboy say what the fuck he want to say from now on. And I know y'all hear me say that all the time, but shit was real. Shit got real like a couple of days ago. And I seen where the fuck I was going. I seen where I was headed. So now I really got to fall back, man. Wifey crying. My children thinking something wrong with me, like I'm not coming back home. And maybe I don't. I don't know. So I really got to fall back, y'all. Homeboy, you win. Say what you want, man. I'm out. I'm done. Say what you want about my wife, brother. I'm done.
And again, then what was the point? What was the point of all that? What was the point of all that to, in the end, say, you know what? Say what you want to say, man. I'm done. That's what you should have said from the beginning. And you would have been done. Should have been done and over with. But you had to flash a gun, flash a magazine, and then say that shit at the end.
Cause she told me, "Stop, baby. I don't care. I don't care what he say about you. I don't care what he say about me. He don't know me."
Exactly, and you should be worried about it.
So say what you want, man. I'm going to put this shit down.
I understand, because that's your wife. I do understand, because you can't. I mean, come on, you can't really put a fucking muzzle on a lion when you try to attack the. You know what I mean? When you try to attack and shit, he's a man. At the end of the day, he's going to defend his wife. But you should, like, drawing guns and shit. You're bigger than that. You're fucking bigger than that. But this is the excuse that he had.
I'm gonna put it down. I'm not playing with this shit no more. I'm putting it up. I'm putting this shit up. I'm not playing with it no more.
This is the excuse that he had.
I'm not playing with it no more. I'm putting it down. I'm done. Fuck it.
We're going to get into this. We're going to break these shit down. But like I said before, all this black power shit is bullshit.
Yep. Peace and Black Power family. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Peace and black power. That's the first fucking thing.
Mr. Unruh. I wanted to ask you a
couple of weeks ago, you made a video about Hassan Campbell, and you were going off on him about having knives and stuff while he was on his live stream. And then a couple of days ago, I saw online that you were on live with a gun, waving a gun around. Can you explain what was going on in your head at that time, please?
Okay.
You sound like a cop on the phone.
I want you to show me any video where I talked about him online with knives. Show me that video. What video are you talking about?
I got it recorded. I got it downloaded on my file.
All right, what I said?
I beg your pardon?
What I said about that? What I said?
It sound like a cop on the phone with him. I beg your pardon?
Weak for doing that and saying that was the whole move and this and that and other thing.
Nah, I think you're lying. I think you're lying. I never talked about that with the knife, but I will address that. Now, you said, what was the second part about your question? What was the second part about your question?
What about the babies who watch your show to get knowledge and information, and then they see you on the live stream waving a gun? That's not a good example to set, brother.
Was I waving the gun, brother? Or
yes.
Did you hear the message that I was saying? And I think
you were waving the gun. I just showed the clip. So if you see this video and you need to reference that, if your mind is starting to lose you or you forget, because no one's perfect, you can forget, reference to this, because you just was going like this, you went like this with the gun, you went like this with the gun, you went like that with the magazine in your hand. This is waving, this is waving, this isn't waving, this is shaking, like taunting, like a warning.
I think the youth need to hear that. That was a powerful message I put to the youth. But what y'all did was a lot of people twisted the message and made it look like I was talking about somebody else. So I feel that was a powerful message for.
See, like I said, I cut through the bullshit. I ain't got time for it. You were talking about someone specifically. You was talking about Hassan Campbell, because you said about, you made references to him when he was referring to your wife, about her being sick, about how she physically looks and all this other stuff. You got fed up when he said something about her hoping she died from cancer or whatever. Like, that hit a nerve with you. That's not a message that you give to the youth and the kids. Anything with a fucking gun. You're the same one who perpetuates how we need to check the brothers and shit and the sisters who waving guns and shit around in their videos and talk about that shit, but then you're perpetuating the same fucking thing, and a rapper could come up and say the same shit to the youth that you're trying to say you're saying to the youth. You flashing a gun and a magazine around ain't giving no message. What they're thinking is that, yeah, if somebody go against what the fuck something I say or whatever like that, I need to go get my gun, because this is what he did. And I watch this nigga 24/7. You got people that watch you all the fucking time. Alright? And this is the shit that you're displaying. And then you get mad when you don't get money and shit like that. I don't understand.
You to not to get themselves caught up in something. And what you gotta do is put it down. Put the guns down, family, and get into yourself. So I think you twisted and looked at the message as a rapper would look at it, as though I was looking to go and kill something. That's the way you took it. I looked at it as a whole different thing.
That's the way you displayed it.
You what not to do. Think before you do something. Think before you react. Think before you respond. Put the joint down. See, that was my message, but you took it different.
Man, I don't believe that. Man.
It ain't about what you believe. I don't deal with belief. See, that's the difference between me and you. You are a believer.
If you don't deal with belief, then why do you even have a fucking black conscious channel? What does that mean? What the fuck is the whole Black News 102 about? It's about belief. Is it not? This is what I'm saying. You got cut through this shit here, man. This bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. It's about, you see that plaque on the back of his wall? It's about that type of shit. That's what these motherfuckers is about. It ain't about, it's not about no fucking information. It ain't about teaching the youth. It ain't about none of that shit. It's about self-purpose for they fucking self. These are all Aleister Crowley students. Every last one of these people that I'm about to expose, and I will show you and break down every single fucking thing that they teach and they preach and the donations and all that shit is Satanism, narcissism, all that in that field. This is what the fucking game that they play. Him and Polite have been beefing and not beefing, telling each other personal fucking business. Then they make up again, and then he's talking about how Polite's a pedophile. Then he's talking to the pedophile. Then they friends, and then it's like he never said it. No, it's like I've asked you 1,000 times on playing videos, Sonetta, why did the girl that Polite claims is his daughter, which isn't really his blood daughter, he was in a relationship with the mother, why did the daughter go with him? And what was it that the mother saw that made her break up with Polite? See, you talk all this shit again, like I said, when y'all had a problem and everything, but then when y'all decide to kiss and make up like a week later, only to do it again 3 months down the line. People, no, we're sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. Because to me, it's like a chess game for money. We beef, get a couple dollars, fall back, beef again, fall back, beef again, fall. Like, come on.
Don't believe.
Brother,
See?
you need to dig yourself. You need to go back. You need to take a break. Get your head right. Because obviously, all this back and forth is getting to you mentally, and you're looking mentally unstable out here on the YouTube world, bro.
What'd I say?
You need to dig yourself, man.
What'd I say?
Thank you, brother.
What
Thank
did I
you for the
say?
call.
What did I just say?
Peace.
I just said that. When your mind is starting to leave you.
We live.
Your mind's starting to leave you and shit like that. Like, come on, yeah, you need to sit back. You're getting older. You're not a spring chicken no more.
Chill, we live, brother. We live.
Gotta turn off over another theme song.
All right, we live. Here we go. Peace and black power. Let's get the family up in the building. Family, make sure y'all share this video. It's going down.
And this nigga here, he's supposed to be a fucking vegan. He's supposed to be vegan.
Right now.
The brother that's the picture, the guy with the glasses. Okay, he's supposed to be vegan. Excuse me. He teaches about being vegan, all that other shit. Gets caught at McDonald's eating a fucking burger. Saying how McDonald's is gross. People eat McDonald's is gross. It's unhealthy. And he gets caught, and then he lies and says it was for a sketch he was doing. Sure it was.
You know what I'm saying? Be honest about your breath right now. Be honest about your Mitch, man, your dirty, your smelly socks right now. Like there's always something. You know what I mean? Like somebody just criticize you out of the blue. They say they just keep it real. They just, it's 1,000 degrees to keep it real and be honest about it. And to keep it 1,000 and keep it real, the main thing that people need to be keeping it real with is they self.
Right.
You need to be focused in on honing in, focused in on honing it.
And these are what these narcissists do. Okay? when people come in somewhat of a multitude and address some shit that they see, and it's more than about 4 or 5 people addressing something that's bullshit, they always redirect to mind your own business. This ain't your business. Worry about yourself and this, that, and the third. You can't sit there and display shit in a public format and tell someone to mind their fucking business, because they're seeing what you're showing them. All right? Now, if you're telling them to live this way and this way is healthy and this way isn't, and then you're going against that and you're caught doing it, don't try to justify it. Admit that you made a mistake. Admit that you made a mistake and learn from it. Address why you made a mistake. You know what I mean? People act like they don't have weak moments in their life and they so goddamn strong and they're on top so much that they can never make no mistakes. Everybody wants to be God today, but they're not. They're not.
On what your weaknesses are, on the things that you can improve in your character, in your personality, in your business, in your life.
But you know
when
what,
I heard
Inky?
this video, hold on. When I heard this video from this guy, I'm not even gonna say his name because I don't give no free promo out. Well, I did on my video, but that's a once in a lifetime. But when I heard this guy's video, I had to put his video on my video. I was like, yo, this is like stalker obsession. Like this is that homeboy is movie level crazy.
Exactly. Redirecting what the real fucking issue is, which he know what it is. Is you got caught eating meat and you say you don't eat meat. You talked all the shit about people who eat meat and you said all these things and whatnot, and now you're going back on your teaching. This guy also, let me let you know, is a student of Polite's. That's one of Polite's little flunkies or whatever.
He like, yo, I'm using my channels. It's all Inky fault. It's ruining my life. I
don't even know this guy's name.